welcome to my channel. Today we are making a special recipe and I hope you're well with my dad.
So what are we making today?
We're making chicken biryani.
Chicken biryani. So guys, we are making today a very special Indian, South Asian Indian dish which is dated back into the 14th century. It was invented actually or created by the chefs of one of the Mughal kings of India. And basically it's called the spice rice. It can be made with any kind of meat. It can be done with the chicken. It can also be done with the beef, lamb, fish, pork, even if you want. So it's called Indian biryani. So basically it's a rice-based rice. I'm making it with the chicken. So I have fresh Irish chicken, 800 gram. This is called the spices, what you need. I'm gonna go through with this later. So you need 3 chopped tomatoes, 2 chopped onion, just paste of the garlic, and fine quality rice. You can get it from any superstore. I'm using the fine quality top-notch basmati rice. So this dish can be done in 2 steps. So let's go for the step number 1. So guys, on the step number 1, we are going to soak the basmati rice for at least 20 to 30 minutes. And the reason for soaking into the water is that we need to separately boil the rice, and then we need to make the biryani paste separate. And then soaking them into the water will release the starch, which is actually not good to eat or consume. So in half an hour, I will be taking this out and I'm going to be boiling them. Now, because this dish is called the king of the dishes and the dish of the kings, it's made of various ground and powder spices. I use my own spices. If you're not so sure, you can go down to any Asian shop or Indian shop. You can also get ready to go biryani spice mix, and that will do, 1 packet will do for your approximately 800 gram or 1 kg of chicken. So I'm using 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds, cumin seeds. This is called green cardamom, black pepper, cinnamon stick, few cloves. This is called star anise. And the powder I need 1 teaspoon turmeric, 1 teaspoon salt, and this is called 1 teaspoon Kashmir red chili. It's not really spicy, but it gives you a texture. I'm also going to be using a few green chilies just to give it a bite. So I'm going to ground them into the grinder, and that is my biryani mix. But if you're not so sure, you can always go down to any Asian market or Indian shop and you can get one of those packets. So I'm going to grind them, and this is my very old grinder. I have this at least for over 15 years, and I think we are best friends. So I grind my spices, and this is exactly what you get, and this is called the biryani spice mix. I use my own spices. If you're not certain, I will drop details into the link, so you will follow that. If you're not so sure, as I said, you can always get from the shop. So the first job is make the paste, and simultaneously I'm also putting a pot to boil my rice. So this dish can be done 30-35 minutes. It's a very delicate dish. It takes time, but it's worth it. So the first thing first, I am putting a pot for my plow rice. I have added only 1 teaspoon of salt, a few drizzle of oil. The reason I'm putting oil in the water to boil my rice, because it will help them cook separately and they will not be sticky together. So guys, I put the pot on, and this is a very special pot made in India. So biryani can be easily made on a big spread pot. So my oil is getting hot. The first job to do is drop the onion, and I'm going to fry them until they are golden brown. So guys, as you can see, my onion is brown. This is the perfect time where I'm going to add my chicken and fry it until it changes the color. And at the same time, I'm going to add my garlic paste in it. It worked very well. And my chilies, roughly just throw them. And just fry them until it changes the color. While my chicken is getting done, on the another pot, the rice boil is getting ready. So I'm gonna boil the rice once my chicken is halfway done. So like this, we can meet the timeline. Alright guys, as you can see, my chicken has changed the color. This is the time where I'm going to add my tomatoes and our spices. We're also going to add at the same time some fresh mint. And so guys, as you can see, my chicken has changed the color. I have added my tomatoes in it. I have added the herbs like coriander and mint, and I'm gonna cook it, cover it for next 10 minutes so the tomato gets softened and the juice comes out. So guys, as you can see, the 10 minutes gone, the tomatoes are softened and they start to release the water. I'm also going to add lemon or lime, juice. It will give a lovely, nice texture and flavor. And also, if you want, the way I do it normally to make it more rich, tastier, I can also add some yogurt into it, and it will give a rich flavor. So my water pot is very hot, and I'm gonna add the rice now, and we're gonna let it cook for 8 to 9 minutes and keep an eye on it. So make sure it doesn't get broken or overcooked, because for the biryani, you need to pre-cook the rice at least 80%, because when they go for steaming on the last process, they will fully cooked, and then it will give you a great texture. Now this time I'm going to add my rice, and as I said, I'm going to boil them for 8 to 9 minutes and keep an eye on it as well. So guys, as you can see, my rice are 80% done, and the way to check it, you take it out from the water and you break it. So they're still like al dente. The reason is I'm taking it out because I'm going to put the layer on the top of my biryani paste, so they will be cooked on the steam. So let's start to assemble. So guys, my chicken is done. Now this is called the part which is called steaming. I'm going to add the layer of my rice on the top of that, and then because they are 80% cooked, so they will cook rest on the steam. And also I'm going to garnish it with few of my mint and coriander herb. Guys, this is called saffron, original saffron. I dipped it into the water because I don't like using food coloring, but saffron is a natural food color. If you can mix it with the milk and spread on the top, it work very well with the steaming. And least and last, I saved some of my chopped coriander and mint. I'm gonna sprinkle on the top of that. Then I am going to put aluminum foil on the top of that, cover it with my lid, and let it cook for next 10-15 minutes, so to make sure all the juice is absorbed by my rice. So guys, while our biryani is getting steamed, I have thinly sliced some cucumber, onion and tomatoes. They are worked as a side salad. What I'm doing right now, this is called the special dressing for biryani specific. So I have taken 4 tablespoons of yogurt, roughly chopped coriander and mint. If you don't have, you can also add Italian herb mix or any herb you like, as long as herb. Now, as you can see, this is my spice Indian thali. I'm going to take half teaspoon of salt, small bit of, just a pinch, just to give it a kick of chilli, bit of turmeric to give it a color, and the only thing that I'm going to add is cumin seed powder. And then I'm going to mix it very well. If you like, you can add some of the sugar as well. It will give you a bit sweet and sour taste. So this is normal way of serving this dish. Even if you go down to any Indian or Asian restaurant and ask for the biryani, this is how they're going to serve it to you. All right, guys, it's been 10-15 minutes on the steaming. The reason for steaming it, to let the saffron release the color, to let the juice absorb by the rice, and then before you open the lid, the one thing that I want to do, and I do for myself, is I shake it so hard so the rice and the paste get mixed evenly. Now, the moment of truth. This is how you get Indian style chicken biryani get done, which is also called spice rice. It's time to dish out. So guys, this is how you get the biryani served in Indian style way. This is called thali. That is a traditional way of serving the biryani dish. This is called raita or raita. It's made of with the yogurt and all, as you seen earlier. This is chopped salad. And my daughter would like to say something.
We made this specially for my dad's friend.
What's the name on it? Mr. Shane O'Connor, the man, the myth, the legend. I wish him good luck on his new venture. And I hope you like this recipe. And I would like you to give it a try. It's a bit of work, but it's worth it. That's exactly how you present this. Thank you for watching our channel. And see you for the next vlog.